Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365. I'm your host, Christina Madsen, and today we're reading 1 Kings 17 through 19. When was the last time you suffered a bout of depression or self-pity? Do you remember what caused it, and what finally helped you overcome it? Those questions are in today's My Daily Walk. I think this topic is so important to discuss because almost everyone I know has been through some kind of depression in their life, myself included. And yet there's still a stigma out there that we're crazy and shouldn't feel that way, especially if we're Christians. Hopefully, reading through the Bible will show you that lots of biblical characters go through some kind of depression. It isn't called that, but it is definitely described as such. Just wait until we get to Job. If you know the story, you know what I'm talking about. Think back to the last low time in your walk with God. What happened immediately before it? Were you perhaps physically or emotionally drained from ministering to the needs of others? Elijah found strength to continue by hearing the gentle whisper of God. Spend some extra moments in prayer and meditation today. Again, that's more from today's My Daily Walk. I've heard from several of you to know that many are going through something very tough right now. While I certainly hope this Bible study is helping and drawing you closer to God in your faith journey, I also implore you to get help if needed, and at the very least, share what you're going through with a trusted friend, someone who will love you and pray for you and not judge you. After all, if a prophet like Elijah, whose name actually means, "My God is the Lord," can fall into a deep depression, then I know you and I can too. And as I shared, I have been through it, and I have been to counseling, I have seen therapists. Right now, my best therapy is sharing. I always feel better when I share with a trusted friend or mentor. Everyone's different, so that works for me. That is some of my therapy, but it is so important. Please get the help you need. The prophet Elijah is one of the most interesting and colorful people in the Bible, and God used him during an important time in Israel's history to oppose a wicked king and bring revival to the land. Elijah's ministry marked the beginning of the end of Baal worship in Israel. Elijah's life was filled with turmoil. At times he was bold and decisive, and at other times fearful and tentative, aren't we all? He alternately demonstrates victory and defeat, followed by recovery. Elijah knew both the power of God and the depths of depression. As was true for Elijah, when we focus on the noise and the tumultuous part of life in this world, we can get our eyes off of the Lord. However, if we listen for his still small voice and walk in obedience to his word, we find victory and reward. Each person in the Bible has a lesson for us to learn and can aid in our walk as believers. Elijah struggled with typical human frailties, yet he was used mightily of God. It may not be through such obviously miraculous displays of might, but if we are yielded to him, God can use us powerfully for his kingdom purposes too. That, of course, is from Got Questions on more on the life of Elijah. And then I'm also including a link for more on King Ahab. There's going to be lots of kings. We are in Kings after all. Tomorrow is 1 Kings 20 through 22 and the end of another book. Happy reading! This episode is made possible in part by Arkansas Filter. Arkansas Filter has been serving the state of Arkansas for over 40 years. They sell and service a full suite of commercial, industrial, and residential filters. They are also one of the largest suppliers of UV lights, gate spouts, and HVAC chemicals and cleaners. They partner with HVAC and engineering firms to provide a variety of services and pride themselves on customer service both during and after the sale. For more information, go to arkansasfilter.net. And of course, we've included a link in the podcast description.